Hi guys, sorry I was on mute.
Wow.
So I have Akhilesh with me here, guys.
Hi guys.
You guys have seen him in Hockey Live yesterday, where we discussed, where basically they covered India versus New Zealand yesterday, and today we are going to cover, which has already started. I'll just quickly start sharing my screen. We'll be covering India's first actually medal match. Uh, in individuals, and it is termed as or titled largely as a redemption of Manu or Manu's redemption. Right, Akhilesh?
Yes, her journey has been something like that. It has been inspiring. We have seen in the past there have been shooters who have sort of not been at the best in the Olympics, and then we don't see them a lot again. But it's kudos to Manu. She's done a great job in coming back, and she has actually shot a 9.5 in one of her first four shots. There's a small early nerves. She's jittering over
But
there, but
hey,
her other
the
three
news
shots have
is,
been really good.
but the news is, top four people, all top four shooters have hit a nine. So we are good. We are good. We're there. No need to be nervous.
uh, Other than just the top shooter who's been currently
Exactly.
shooting guns blazing.
Guns blazing. Exactly.
But yeah, it's a pretty close contest between all the uh, shooters here, and all of them have had
Hmm.
success before in the world level, in the world championship level.
Hmm.
Especially the Chinese, who was actually
Hmm.
Rangzhen Jiang, who sneaked into the qualification yesterday. She was
Yes.
actually not in the qualification picture for a while and sneaked into it yesterday. Currently, she's standing at eighth,
Hmm.
and she has just followed up a 7.9 with an 8.5. But she's also the world record holder for qualification, and she won the bronze in the same event
But
at
interesting to see how she has
Tokyo.
from being a world record holder to actually hitting a 7 and an 8
Yes,
in the Olympic final,
yes.
targeting for a gold. Do you think this is exactly what the Olympic pressure might look like?
Is it?
Absolute
I mean,
definition.
it's even the Chinese are like sort of getting their nerves in
Hmm.
the Olympics.
Exactly.
They are known for shooting. They're known to get the big medals in all the events in the Olympics, in the Asian Games, and in the world circuits as well.
Hmm.
And if they are shooting like this, then it's
Hmm.
definitely early nerves.
That's another nine for Manu. I hope this doesn't hurt her going forward, because as the stages progress, uh, the elimination is going to start,
Yes,
and Manu would want to stay till at least, if not top one, at least in top
yes,
three,
yes,
to strengthen her chances
yes.
to bag India's first ever to become the first Indian woman to bag a medal in shooting.
Yeah, and I'm sure all of you are have watched a lot of shooting before. But for those of
Hmm.
you who have not watched, the final works in this way: that there will be 20 shots in the final from all the shooters, and then after that, it's going to be working in a way of elimination.
Hmm.
So after each two shots, the last player who is in the standings will be eliminated. Currently, Manu is far from um,
Being
yeah,
eliminated.
being eliminated. She's currently standing at two,
Hmm.
but the leader has actually had a very good start.
Hmm.
The Korean shooter Oye Jin, and
Hmm.
she is a two-time World Cup uh, medalist, gold medalist actually in multiple events, and she is currently at
Hmm.
top. She has a 1.8, which is a decent lead at this point of the time of
Hmm.
the match, but
Hmm.
anything can happen after this. But she's doing a great job at the start.
Hmm. But I can see the Olympic jitters even in Yejin now, right? The Olympic doesn't leave. It doesn't matter who you come, where you come from, how
And
much
as we
record you
speak, she
hold.
shot an 8.7. So the leader is
Getting the
also,
Olympic jitters.
yes,
So that's a good news for Manu, guys, because
yes.
Manu is right now on second. She has been sort of consistent with her performance right now.
A
Um,
10.7 from the one who's third, Kim Yeji, though. She's also a
mm,
three-time World Cup medalist from Korea, and Korea have done well to see both of their shooters in the final.
mm.
Both Korea and China have two
But
shooters each.
so even though China is not exactly looking right now as a potential medalist at this point of time as we speak, but you never know that they can slither in at the right last moment. We have already witnessed something like that in athletics. In I think it was it triple jump or was it long jump? I don't remember. Uh, but in the last moment, that athlete literally eclipsed all of the jumps. So you
Yes,
never know.
yes,
You never know when
yes. the joy of most of these Olympic sports, and which is definitely there in shooting, as Manu currently is on top, but she's just shot her next arrow, and that's a 9.6, which is not the best, and she's dropped down to third after the shots of the two Koreans, and they've also shot in their nines, and it's not been a consistent from any of the shooters. There have been a few tens from everyone, but a lot of nines from each
And
of the
it looks
shooters
like
at
who
this
can
moment.
hit the more nines for some reason.
Yes, yes, yeah.
More than the competition of tens, it's like it
Mm.
looks like a competition of nines, guys.
Yes. Coming back to my point, the point is that in a event like shooting, you can just have a bad shot or two and just drop. But like with how it's going today, then you can have a very good shot and then you can really climb up.
Exactly.
That can happen like it has happened in the athletic events also. Like you just need one big jump over there, but you need a
Exactly.
few very good shots over here and above 10.5s, and that will take you up. But currently, Manu is looking at is somewhere in the middle. She's third, but she has had a couple of nines over there.
Something that she would want to avoid going forward,
Yes.
and would want to have a stable position before the elimination starts. So
Is Gio not showing the Sharat Kamal match? I think from the comments, that is
I
what I
think Geo just
infer.
had two
But there
streams.
will be
Nikhat's match
other
going.
streams as well in the bottom, guys. If you go and there's table tennis, I'm not sure if you've
Again,
seen it, but
Manu again with a 9.6. She has to get the rhythm back because we can see that she hasn't.
Could you try again?
Because she has not, because the best her best shot is 10.6, something that she would want to better if she's targeting a medal
yes,
at this point
and
of
there's been
time.
some consistent shooting from the Korean shooter, my bad, and they have been going from up and down. And now Oyejin with a 10.8, that's a very good shot. The Korean shooter, and it's Korea 1-2 right now, and they've been doing very impressively at the moment. Um, and
At
Man,
10.3 from Manu, that's cements a position at the third place of in stage 2.
after 10 shots, and it does look like Manu has a slender lead ahead of the fourth shooter from Vietnam, with the zero point 0.9 lead, and in the medal positions at the moment the two Koreans are leading 0.2 lead between the two first and second, and then the second and third currently is a 1-2 difference. So
Sorry, I'm
it's
still
all
not sure about
not too
that.
far too much. I think that the biggest gap over here is between fourth and fifth at the moment, but it's actually not too much for Manu to even catch up and climb up in the
But looks
positions.
like a trouble for Jiang Rangsin.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's
The
not
ball.
she's not settled yet. We saw this yesterday also in the qualification, and she did have a very inconsistent qualification, and it did seem like she was going to go out. And right towards the end, she came up. She rose back up with a couple of really good series. I think both were on the high 100, on 99 or 100, which were very good.
But I suppose this seven and eights of her that she has shot in when the initial shots are going to somewhere hurt her,
And yeah,
because
she has shot a 3.8s and a 9.1, but it's been very inconsistent from the experienced Veronica Major as well. She's currently sitting at 8th, and she's been shooting a lot of
Sorry,
uh,
I'm still not sure about that.
inconsistent shots. And 10.5 by Manu as we speak in the next round, and a 9.2 and a 10 from the two Koreans. So Manu is closing the gap at the top. But coming back to talking about Veronica Major, she's a three-time World Championship gold medalist in the junior level. She's also a six-time World Cup gold medalist. So you do see experience also being very much tested in the shooting. And after 11 shots, I think it is Veronica Major who is under the danger. I think it is after 10 shots. You start the elimination. I think earlier I had said 20 shots, which was a sort of mistake from my side. But after 10 shots, you will start elimination. And now the Hungarian shooter is in danger, and she's
and the pressure gets her.
yes, the pressure has
Very
gotten her.
evident.
And look at her last few throws, and last few
Sorry, I'm still
which
not
have
sure
been
about that.
very yeah, very average, below average in this stage. In a final, it's not up to the mark. I don't know what's happening. I'm calling shots as throws. I'm calling shots as
Olympic jitters.
shooting as archery. Even I'm seeming to get that. And Manu has got
Manu has a 10.4 that brings her to the second position, eclipsing Yejin, who
Oyejin.
was Oyejin, who was ruling the roost when the competition started. But two consecutive nines from Koreans
Yes. I think
invite
when we
some sort
tuned
of
in, we were
trouble.
talking about how she had started without any nine, and
Yeah,
now she has
two
five,
consecutive nines
five,
from the danger
and
actually starts.
yes, and I think below tens in her last
Hmm.
eight shots, which is like really I'm
And the
comfortable from that.
qualifications are Veronica Major is out of top eight.
Yes,
And I think this is where the actual fun starts in shooting, right?
yes,
Because you do not, I don't know how the shooter feels at that point of time, but as an audience, you just
Sorry,
think
I'm
that
still not sure
time
about
is never
that.
enough.
yes.
Yeah.
And currently it is
Hmm.
much closer in the bottom three, and there is a 2 point gap between fourth and fifth that continues to be there. So there is sort of an insurance over here, and the Korean shooter is also sort of going down a
Exactly,
little bit.
exactly. So here the interesting thing is that when we to look at top three, okay, so the shots that Manu has staged when the elimination started, ooze confidence,
Yes, it's much better, much
much
better.
better.
You can see her composure over here, her focus,
Hmm.
and she is trying to get over
Oh,
there.
that's a 9.8. A miss from Manu, something that she wouldn't want. Must be disappointed with that. She takes a
Yes,
deep breath
but
and
not.
composes herself.
But the leader also shoots a 9.9, so it's not a big
Hmm.
difference. But
But oh, yeah, Jen.
Oyejin,
It's
as we speak, when we speak good about her, she is going to through a bad patch when we are trying to question her, and now she's back with a 10.5,
Yeah.
1.1 within
Hmm.
Manu. But it's good. It's a good competition, and the Chinese, as she has done before, is
Trying to crawl
creep
in.
herself up into the contention, and as they always do. But currently, China is not in the top three. That's a very
Yes.
surprising thing. They
Yeah.
are fifth and sixth, and on the brink of elimination soon. So it will be interesting to see how the Chinese shooters redeem themselves and bring themselves forward.
So we'll keep an eye on the comments as well. So Karan, you're asking, yes, we'll be back for Pranoy. I mean, come on, it's Pranoy, and we don't miss a baddie stream, especially in the Olympics. Yes, come on, Manu. तो इम्पॉर्टेंट है यहाँ पे मनु के लिए सपोर्ट करना क्योंकि वो अच्छा कर रही हैं जैसे कि हम स्कोर्स भी देख सकते हैं टू consecutive nine might create trouble because she is
Tied with fourth right now,
yes,
and that is a little
exactly.
bit of after a good start
Hmm.
in the last two shots she's gone down. But yeah, no, not a big thing. She can climb back up. It's not a big difference. While we
But
speak,
I think Jiang, someone is eliminated.
yes, someone will be. It is the Turkish shooter who's followed 9.1 with another 9.1, but not great shooting from Jiang either with an 8.9, which is
Exactly.
not very comfortable.
So it's
But
safe to say that the next round is going to be a dragon versus a dragon.
yes, and needs to be a little better shooting from Manu because the Vietnamese shooter is knocking on her doors.
Yes.
As we speak, we are watching 24th seed, the table tennis player and flag bearer Achanta Sharat Kamal, who's slightly struggling in his opening game. And he's 1-3 down actually. His back is against the wall at the moment. To 24th seed, and this is a match we expect him to win against a Slovenian counterpart, but it's not going as planned right now. After winning the first game, I think he's lost 3 games in a row, which is sort of worrying. A
Come, let's see.
9.2
Let's
from the
guess, guys.
Vietnamese, which sort of
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
8.7 from Chinese. This is under pressure, sort of.
Yes. So both of the Chinese are basically staging
Yes.
what we say is Olympic pressure.
Yes,
It's
and
Jiang versus Lee, and they both of them have failed to touch the 10 mark, and the next shot will decide who'll stay and who'll leave. As for Manu, so Manu is on. Manu has hit a 9.9. Manu needs to get back her
but
rhythm.
in that particular series of shot, nobody hit a 10.
But Manu
That
is not.
is
But
surprising.
the point is, it's
Manu
not.
has to
It's
catch
not
up.
just it's not the Koreans Manu is against right now. It's the Vietnamese. But the good news is that she hasn't exactly wrestled with Manu's score.
So
yes, a lot of calmness needed when as we speak. Please guys, do not forget to click on like, share and subscribe to our stream. It's the gold medal match of Manu Bhaker, something we are terming as redemption. So make sure that this stream reaches more and more people.
yes, and she's definitely going to create history if she ends up in the medal position, and she is currently in third, and she's shooting
Exactly.
really well
Huh.
in the final.
What we
Maybe
need is a 10 on
yes,
this.
multiple tens that could push her a little higher, and also
A 9.9
yes,
by Vietnamese.
give her a shot on a better medal, and also give her an insurance on finishing on the podium. I think both are important
And
for
a
her.
10.2.
10.2.
मालूम यहाँ पे ना मनु ने एक बहुत लंबी सांस ली होगी अब कि
Yes,
that's a
that's a sigh
10
of relief.
that's a sigh of relief that I'm not exactly losing the track. But as we talk, the top two have also Yeji and Yejin have hit somewhere near what Manu had hit. It's a good shot from Yejin, but
Yes, but it's still below 1 point between Manu, like 0.9, and that can be
0.9.
caught up in one shot. Just like what happened in the previous shot, if you could see, the Vietnamese and Manu were equal after 14 shots, but then Manu has increased that lead to 1 point. So in two shots, 1 point has been caught up. So that means that it can be caught up again, both upwards
Exactly.
and downwards. So Manu needs to be careful, but she can also try and push.
But now she has to create this huge gap between the fourth and the third position to confirm India's first to become in first Indian women to win a medal in shooting.
Yes,
And
that would be
that
huge.
looks like a good probability.
Yes.
Without, we don't want to jinx it, guys. I mean, that 140 crore people,
But
we are not
yes,
that important.
but she has the back of all these
Exactly.
140 crore people, and
Exactly.
as we see, the Chinese, who was a bronze medalist from Tokyo 2020, Jiang Rangzin, has also been eliminated and finishes in sixth place.
Exactly.
And it's between now the Vietnamese is her
Hopefully
back is in the war.
hopefully between the Vietnamese and the Chinese. So
Now,
Vietnamese.
when it matters, the Chinese has shot a 10.6, but the Vietnamese does have a 2 point cushion. So that is a good cushion, and it was actually a 3 point cushion before the
Exactly.
shot, which has been brought down. 10.1 from Manu. So she's again done better than the Vietnamese shooter, but 10.6 from Oh Ye Jin, who has got back her rhythm after a few hiccups in the middle.
She's running away with this
Yes,
position.
she's currently running away. She's up 1.3 ahead of Manu, but Manu can catch the other Korean, who is just 1 point ahead of her.
Yes. By the way, Karan says okay, 20 meter exactly. 25 meter is a personal favorite. She says okay. She says that okay. All three of the categories are her
Children.
Our children, her children. We did an interview with her, but it seems like that she's actually creating. She will be creating a new favorite for the country.
Yes.
Soon. Let's hope. Let's hope.
But she is a very it might be favorite, it might not, but her stronger category is the 25 meter.
Yes.
That is from a viewer's perspective, that is the category that she will go for. And a 9.2 from the Vietnamese, that brings her.
And a 10.7. The Chinese
has
leaves
been
the
eliminated.
yes, the Chinese
And Manu
leave the
has
stadium.
a 2.1, 2.4 lead from the Vietnamese. She has a little bit of a cushion over there. Now the two Koreans, Oh Ye Jin has shot 10.2 as well, same as Manu, and the other Korean has shot 9.7. So she's only 0.5 ahead of Manu Bhaker, the girl from Haryana.
And that looks like the
Chinese
sojourn of Chinese is over.
So no Chinese medal in shooting for the first time this Olympics. They have currently been running away with it.
Yes.
And
yes.
So
calm, guys, calm. Karan.
Yes. We have to have the same.
You don't even understand कि हम लोगों को कितना संभल के बोलना पड़ रहा है. Okay, because this is the moment that not just Manu but we have been waiting for past 20 years, guys. For past 20 years, कोई final में नहीं पहुंचा था. आज is it confirmed?
Is not confirmed, but
no,
it looks likely. But let's have our fingers crossed.
यार तुम ना भैया देखो, sports talk with Mahim. अभी रुक जाओ, ठीक है? अभी 2 शॉट तक कोई कुछ नहीं बोलेगा हमारे सिवा, ठीक है?
तो हम भी कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे तो ये स्ट्रीम नहीं चलेगा.
नहीं चलेगा.
हमें कुछ तो बोलना पड़ेगा.
Now off to the moment of the day, and the Vietnamese has shot a 9.9. Manu has a chance. Manu has a chance. Manu hit
10.1,
10.1,
which is decent,
which is
but
decent, but not yet enough to win to confirm a medal. Let's wait. Let's wait. The next
but Manu
shot.
needs a terrible shot right now because it's 2.6 the difference. So Manu needs like a 8, and she needs a 10.7 or
So what
something.
you're saying is that we have confirmed the bronze. Is that what you're trying to
it's
say?
almost there,
We are
and
almost there, guys. We are
it's time to
almost there.
celebrate. 9.6 from the first Korean is what the
Right now,
charts
we're
say.
just talking about Manu
Medal.
and yeah.
Let's just talk about medal first, then try to see how much we can push further.
Exactly. So as we wait for that final shot, which will confirm India a medal, a historic medal for per se, and a redemption for Manu Bhaker. Oh God, guys, 3 years.
Meanwhile, Achinta Sharat Kamal in his fifth game of the match, he is leading 7-6. Sort of trying to it's going close, and he'll need to hold his nerves to try and get past the Slovenian paddler.
Now we're just waiting for this one shot. So a 9.9 from the Vietnamese.
That
And
means Manu needs a 7.4.
Yeah, guys. So India has, I'll tell you what.
And that is the first medal confirmed in Paris 2024.
And that is Manu Bhaker, okay?
Has created history
by becoming the first Indian woman to win a medal in shooting.
And the shooting hoodoo is finally over.
And while while we wait for the confirmation of the color, but Manu Bhaker has erased the ghost of Tokyo Olympics.
Yes, like regardless of where she finishes,
Yes,
what she does, she has done that.
Exactly.
But now it's time to try and push it.
Exactly.
And
I will send live photo of history to my crush.
That's funny. So yeah, it's not too far. I think 0.6 and
Manu Bhaker has to
1.2.
state some incredible shots.
shots.
There is no space to make mistakes. There is no space to make
But
mistakes.
she has confirmed a medal, so like she has nothing much to lose. I mean, there is a gold medal to lose, but still, she is the one who's chasing, and the one who's ahead is always the one who's under further pressure, and it's not a big difference as well. Let's see if what Manu can do in the last two shots and try to keep her in the race for a medal better than silver. And yes, 10.1 from Manu and a 9.4 from Kim Ye-ji. So Manu is currently in second position with a 0.1 difference, and that is pressure. That is pressure taking to the Korean shooter, and she has dropped to third position. Manu is currently in a silver medal position and by 0.1. So there is one more shot.
Let's go, Manu. Let's go. Wow, I can't even wait for that one shot. मैं ये सोच रही हूँ कि मनु के दिमाग में क्या चल रहा होगा. I can't even imagine.
Yes.
And this is
now the pressure is back
Yeah.
back on Manu. The pressure was on the Korean shooter before this. Now it's on Manu.
Exactly.
And yes,
It's just one Manu Bhaker for the goal. Let's go. The pressure here is definitely on South Korea and not Manu Bhaker, because
Yes.
Manu Bhaker has fought for this. यहाँ से ये जिन गोल्ड यहाँ से ना ये जिन गोल्ड जीते, मतलब सिल्वर नहीं जीतेगी अगर खेलती है तो, but she lose a gold.
Yes.
So Manu Bhaker has to do her. Manu Bhaker right now has to shoot the best shot of her life. Best shot of her life.
Yet.
Yeah.
She will have more. She's still only a very young 22-year-old. But yes.
One of the best shots of her life.
Definitely.
Of the best shots.
One of her biggest moments in life.
This is going to
define
Manu Bhaker, and this is going to change the course of whole shooting now.
Yes.
Because last time we had something like this was 2012 London Olympics, and so 10.3 from Manu Bhaker,
and the Korean is currently on action 10.5,
and it looks
Manu
like
is dropped to bronze again. So it is she's having a smile. She knows that she's done well, and it is a little unlucky, and she is going to finish with a bronze.
She's thinking about it, reminiscing the moment, swallowing all the emotions. Manu Bhaker, guys, has won
a bronze
medal in Paris Olympics. She looks disappointed. She knows she could have done better, but I'm very sure she's going to go backstage and have a good cry. I'm very sure about it.
I think it'll be a tears of joy because
Yeah.
she and no tears of
No,
relief.
she's not going to have tears of relief. I mean, the
I think this bronze medal could give her more confidence in getting her
but Manu Bhaker, she's
medal
already
in
crying.
qualifying.
She's already crying. See, she's
But
already crying. She looks disappointed. I know, but Manu Bhaker has created history.
yes, she is
Manu
definitely.
Bhaker has created history. Yes, it's Korea versus Korea in the final, but Manu Bhaker has done what she had said, guys. In this moment, Manu Bhaker has won. She has become first Indian woman shooter to win a medal in Paris. कितने साल हो गए हैं यार?
Yes.
12 साल. After 12 years.
After 12 years,
12
we finally
years.
have a shooting
Finally,
medal. The last
finally a
one,
medal in shooting.
we got two
12
there.
years, guys. 12 years. What must Abhinav Bandra might be thinking that it's not going to be lonely at the top anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, because he has been the only person at the top in shooting. Manu Bhaker has carved her name and has become a historic figure that people are going to talk about, not in terms of because she has won a medal, but as sports with Mahim has mentioned that she has countered all the critiques that went her way after Tokyo Debacle.
What will hurt her a little more is
The point.
now, now at the moment, the shooter who was in contention,
Has it a 9.7?
yes, she has hit a 9.7, but the shooter who was first has hit a 10. So that is she is winning the gold, barring any big laps.
Exactly. But wow, what a moment for Manu Bhaker, you guys.
Yes.
What a moment for Manu Bhaker. She has done something very incredible today. Very incredible, and we'll be talking about it for the rest of our
Yes.
lives, honestly.
Oye
That
Jin
we
from
were
Korea
there.
has currently just broken the Olympic record in the final of a 10-meter air pistol. Congratulations to her. She's done a very good job, been very consistent and hits a 10.6 to end it and win gold. And it's a Korea gold, Korea silver, and they will be very, very happy with that.
Exactly.
As we speak, another big medal contender for India, which is Nikhat Zarin, who is in action in her first game against the German.
Yes.
And she does look confident with, and it's a first game. She
And
is
it's a
in a
goal
first.
for Oye Jin, and she has made some couple of mistakes, but it was like who makes the lesser mistakes. It was a
Yes.
competition of lesser mistakes, and
Yes.
Yejin has done incredible in that. A gold for Yejin, a silver for Yeji, and a bronze for Manu Bhaker from India.
We have our first medal, and we have been discussing that we need some medals from shooting. We also have seen Ramita Jindal, who
Yes. So earlier in the 10 meter rifle, women's rifle qualification, Ramita Jindal, she is a debutant. This is the first Olympics and she has qualified for the finals. Ramita Jindal, for you guys, is the only second Indian woman in 10-meter air rifle to qualify for the finals. That
and
too after 20
along with Ramita Jindal, so has Arjun Babuta,
has
the
qualified. Yes.
mixed team who finished sixth in the mixed team qualification. He has also qualified to the final by finishing seventh in the men's 10-meter air rifle. So we will be having two more shots at a medal tomorrow, and so will Manu Bhaker come back tomorrow along with Sarabjot Singh in her mixed team event in the 10-meter air pistol. So I think Sarabjot Singh is also a very, very good shooter who missed out closely on the final for today, and he will be wanting to use this moment which Manu has created to give him all the confidence to go along with Manu to try and get a medal in the pistol event as well. And they are a strong duo in the pistol event.
Yes. And honestly, अभी तो मैं सिर्फ अटकी हुई हूँ मनु पे. It's going to take me as an Indian. It's going to take me to move on to Sarabjot or take me time to move on to Ramita or
Yes,
Arjun Babuta.
definitely.
Because having had a word with this athlete, I know how big this is for Manu Bhaker.
Yes, and I personally have also been a big Manu Bhaker fan since the time she has emerged into the scenes, and she has been consistent. She has been among one of the best shooters in the world in multiple events,
And it was about time she proved
yes, and it was disappointment. And I wouldn't like honestly, I don't they like talking too much about the Tokyo incident because she was just a teenager who was just like into the scene, and she had a big load of pressure on her shoulders. But now she has come out, and she's gone full circle, come back to participate in three events, and she has sort of looked as much different, much matured, and a brilliant performance from her to win.
Exactly.
Both yesterday and today, she has won the bronze medal, which will be great.
So as okay, so एक चीज ये थी इस competition की that it was a very close competition. Manu was actually a contender for gold, and it's not because we are saying it because of the after the event, but what she proved during the Olympics. कि मनु ने she shot so well. She actually was leading at one point. She was at second point, and but she made sure that she never went out of contention for a medal.
Yes, she did. She was
Indian
consistent, and she had 10 in her each of her last seven shots, as we see.
और मनु भाकर का ऐसा है कि she was not as she said that she was not basically ready at Tokyo Olympics.
Switching
And
to boxing, as it's has been spoken about in the commentary, Nikhat Zarin is in a little bit of spot of bother because she has lost her first round 2-3. It has been close, but she has lost her first round, so she needs to come back and give a better showing in the second round. But losing the first round is not all. As Preeti Pawar had showed yesterday, she also lost her first round, where two judges gave her the round, while three judges gave it to the opponent, and came back very strong to take the entire game on unanimous decision. So something of the same mantra which Nikhat Zarin should be following to enter her round of 16 game against Chinese boxer, and she is in a difficult draw, and she shouldn't let that get her way in getting the job done in the very first match. And now we do see it's on the screen. The judges 1 and 3 have given the round to Nikhat, but the judges 2, 4, and 5 have given it to her German opponent.
so the blue corner is Nikhat and the red corner is her opponent Maxi. Honestly, I just want to go and celebrate the medal.
But a medal is a medal hopeful like Nikhat Zarin is. It's a long campaign, and this is a
I
game.
know.
This is a hurdle she has to get across. But we will be also talking about Manu Bhaker more in the meantime.
People are going
as
to
well.
talk about Manu Bhaker for next 4 years.
Yes, and she's not done. So
She's not done. This is just the starting. This is
Yes.
just, this is not even a favorite event, guys.
Yes.
It's 25 meters. I mean the master is yet to stage the show. Okay. And please, guys, as you're here, please do not forget to click on like, share, and subscribe, so that ताकि और लोगों तक ये स्ट्रीम पहुंचे और लोग को पता चले कि इंडिया को फाइनली एक मेडल मिला है एंड वी हैव स्टार्टेड दिस ऑन अ हिस्टोरिक नोट गुड फॉर मनु भाकर मालूम इससे क्या होगा ना पीपल आर गोइंग टू गेट मोर other shooters are going to get more confidence.
Yes, definitely.
इससे
And
बहुत बड़ा
Yeah.
impact होगा. This is going to act like नाम भूल गई उसका.
as we speak, I think there's been a warning given to the boxer from Germany, which is a good thing for Nikhat, and we do see it on the screen as well. She has been given a warning with a deducted point, so that should play into Nikhat's hands. But yeah, coming back to Manu, I think what she has done will give so much confidence, especially with two shooters qualifying to the final tomorrow, and who will be confident. They are also very, very good shooters. So, guys, I'm just going to be taking you in for the next 2 minutes alone. Why Nikhat wasn't seeded? That's a good question in Sports Talks with Mahim, because Nikhat has been two-time world championship gold medalist and also an Asian Games bronze medalist. But the seeding in boxing works in a way that it's each continental games and their gold medalists and silver medalists will be getting the seeds. The Asian Games gold medalists and silver medalists would get it. Same with the Pan American Games, with the European Games, and I also think the World Championship, if I'm not wrong, or maybe the Oceanian Games, one of those games where the seeding is given. Yes, so Nikhat Zarin has won the second round by unanimous decision. So she will be ahead at this moment, and with a deduction in the scores for, though there's been a deduction in the scores for both boxers, as we see. So Nikhat is leading in the books of two boxers, two judges, and it's level in the other three judges. So it's all to play for in the final round, but Nikhat would be feeling confident by winning that round on the accounts of all five judges. So she has been comfortably the better boxer in the second round. So now it's coming to the third round where Nikhat is um, trying to win this game by a unanimous decision, and she will be looking confident in going through to the next round. So because she wasn't seeded, she was part of the unseeded who will be drawn at random. So she has been seeded in the same bracket as the Chinese boxer who is seeded number one in this category, who won the Asian gold medal. So yes, Vithi is back with you, and
Sorry,
after
guys.
a break. So let's continue discussing more shooting and boxing. I think Manu has, as we continuously discuss, has scripted history by becoming the first Indian woman to win a medal in shooting.
What's up with Nikhat? So we are into the last round.
Nikhat also got a penalty in the second
Hmm.
round, and but she took the round by unanimous decision.
So this was already established that it is not going to be an easy draw for Nikhat Zarin. She literally has to fight her way to actually become a contention for a medal at the Paris Olympics.
Yes, but she is a very confident woman, and the
Yes.
way with the way
Yes.
she boxes is also with
Yes,
confidence.
guys. On that note, Shad Kamal is out.
Yes, that is a disappointment from an Indian point of view. He was a flag bearer. He does has his team event definitely, but he would have wanted to go further. Being the 24th seed, he was the main Indian singles men's paddler in these games, and it is a bit of a disappointment that he is not able to go through. It was shown as I was also trying to watch on JioCinema. It was streamed. I'm not sure if it was streamed at the beginning itself, but I was able to see. But I think they have removed that match to play the Nikhat match, so I don't know if it is seen at this moment.
Karan is saying, read my comment. Let's say comment. I think Mex is going to get gold. A huge probability. As I said, it's going to create a sort of a domino effect. It is going to influence the mindset of the people who have reached the finals, who are going to qualify for the team events,
Yes.
for the finals in team events. This is going to impact. This is going to change how we were approaching Olympics in the first place. Now, not just the shooters, but the people who are watching and covering Olympics.
Definitely. And the shooters, like there won't be much questions about the shooters, and a lot of confidence will be going through their minds tomorrow. Where I think there are two medals for the taking in the rifle event, and also the mixed team event in pistol, which is also happening, and that is huge. I think
Yes, let's go, Nikhat. Let's go.
that's the end of the game, and Nika does look confident that she has claimed this game uh, and gone comfortably through to the next round. She did have early jitters, but she has ever since that has looked pretty much better, and she should be taking this
It
game.
took her some time to actually get a grasp of the match.
Yes.
But that was Nikhat Zareen. Let's hope she gets through. But she said she was watching it too, by the way. What? Anyway, yes, let's go, Nikhat. Let's go.
Yes, and we do see that she has won this game by unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision.
And
Yes, 5-0.
yes, it's a good test for Nikhat, and it was another penalty for the. No, it wasn't. That was just a misreading from my side. But she has won comfortably in that third round.
Yes.
And yes, that is
And the
a
good
good
support,
first
good
round
support
win
for her at the
Nikhat.
stadium.
Yes, definitely. I think boxing, you do see a lot of people gather around, and yeah, guys.
एंड यस गाइस सो इसके बाद हमारे पास सिर्फ आर्चरी है ठीक है इट दैट इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू बी वेरी हिस्टोरिक सो वील सी यू एट 6 in the evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just going to sum up the half of the day. Manu Bhaker has become the first Indian woman to win a medal in shooting.
So just let's celebrate that and then meet again
Yes.
for the archery, which is in an hour and a half, and that will
Yes.
be a big moment as well.
Yes, thank you. and we'll see you at 6. Bye.
Yes. Bye.